Yo, what's going on, guys? Matthew B. Haynes here, aka the Clockmaster. I'm here with my wife,
Shannon, aka Cosmic Bates.
And we're here for
She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 4.
Right, and quick Patreon ad, guys. Make sure to check out our Patreon, the
Cosmic Clock,
where we're posting
She-Hulk
and
House of the Dragon
and
Rings of Power
and
movies and things.
Lots of stuff, TV shows, movie reactions, uncut reactions, early reactions, exclusive reactions, lots of reactions, all the reactions, a good old chocolate and vanilla reaction, fun-filled Patreon. Make sure to check it out. That's a milkshake you don't want to miss. Make sure to check it out. Link is down below. Okay.
The best combo you'll ever get.
Okay. Link is down below. Make sure to check that out, guys. On a serious note, it means a lot if you support us through the brand new Patreon. It's a lot of fun over there. We're posting a lot of content on there, so you don't want to miss that out. Okay. Patreon ad over. Now, if you want to get our brief thoughts on She-Hulk and how we're feeling about the season so far, please make sure you're going to check out our previous reactions, which are posted on YouTube, of course, which is how you're seeing this. And don't forget to check out Shannon's channel as well. The link is down below for that, because most of the movie reactions that we post on YouTube goes, not most, but pretty much all of them goes to her channel, because she's the movie reaction channel. This is the TV show channel. So make sure, you know, you go ahead and
best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
Just like Hannah said.
Mix it all together, right? Like a milkshake. And you know it's the best of both worlds. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So make sure to check that out. But yeah. She-Hulk's it's pretty decent so far.
Yeah.
You know, it's that last episode was like icing on the cake for me. I
feel
really
like
liked it.
It's getting better as it progresses.
Yeah, it gets better as the episodes go on, and
definitely more of a back-to-back watch though.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely works better as a back-to-back. So. Anyways, I say we just get right into it, guys. Yeah, we'll talk about it later as we normally do. Let's get into it now. Yeah, so you just gotta get spandex suits, man.
Yeah.
Now you got the money now, get suits tailored.
Custom made.
Yeah, custom made spandex
like
suits.
a John Wick.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gotta know a guy.
You gotta know a guy. Have some continental credits. So yeah, like a Cobra Kai episode's about to start. What? Who would this be? That just remind me of What We Do in the Shadows.
Very impressed by the fakery.
Right?
Donnie Blaze needs assistance. Miss, if you may. Round of applause.
It's always the drunk girls.
All right.
And what is your name, young lady?
It's not where you think.
Well, as
What?
said, Donnie Blaze.
Not impressed.
No.
Not impressed when he has actual magicians.
How about I try something with a little more heat?
Sling ring. Oh, he has a sling ring.
Where'd he get that from?
Well, obviously he can use it. Yeah, he can.
Where'd you get that from? How can you use it?
All right.
This what Walt be saying?
This goes Kamatage.
Yeah, but in this?
He's the Sorcerer Supreme.
He's just vibing. Oh my god.
All right. Oh,
What?
shoot. What the heck?
Am I? What happened to all the goblins?
What
Huh?
the hell?
Who are you? Are you
Sopranos.
Oh, not. Where did you come from? Donnie Blaze is going to pay for this.
Oh my god. No. He just knew it was Donnie Blaze.
Yeah.
He literally came to Kamatage for a little bit and then just left. Yep, just wearing the big suit jacket.
I guess you saw that Wong is back. God, everybody loves Wong. It's like giving the show Twitter armor for a week. Dad, what are you doing here?
Twitter armor for a week. Literally.
Yep.
Well, what if they come back?
Then I will kick their ass again. And you can use a shovel.
At least Dad is with it though.
Right? That about that action. He said, don't ask why. I got you. Say less.
Is there a contract when he began training?
Students
Nope.
pledge themselves to be loyal servants of the mystic arts.
There's no documentation.
Yep.
That in writing?
The answer to a higher power that abides by the metaphysical laws of the time-space continuum.
Well, that doesn't apply in the legal system.
American legal system. No,
Yeah.
going to take this seriously unless we do things by the book.
Yeah.
Book of Ashanti.
No.
American laws.
Cheap human tricks.
I know, right?
Sorry, bud.
Show me your matcher profile. No. Quite nice, actually.
Oh my god. We're not using your corporate headset.
I was gonna say something about that.
Yeah, the corporate headshot.
What's your first date gonna be? Webinar? This is exactly what Come I wanna show you. on. Okay, there's no judgment.
You gotta have a cute picture, not a
Yeah.
corporate picture.
Yeah, you can't use no corporate shots, bruh.
Come on, it's a numbers game, all right? After about
I've definitely done this.
You're gonna get about a third of those matches, and then that's when the real filtering happens.
That's true.
Oof.
I've done that myself.
I do not have to be She-Hulk to get a date. Now give me back my phone. You're killing me.
What would happen with coitus with a Hulk? No, seriously, because Bruce mentioned it that he couldn't have kids with her because of that. With Black Widow. Sorry, I don't want to talk over this.
What cease and desist? Fantastic.
Yeah, it's sticking out.
Bro, just take his sling ring away.
Got your ball.
Just take the sling ring the same way.
Honestly.
I'm a New Yorker, through and through.
Oh, how long?
Don't sound like one.
14 months, but I decided.
Yeah, exactly. You're not no New Yorker. Get out of here.
What field?
TBD.
Yep, always. Mm-hmm. Yep.
A firm downtown, GLK&H. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I know downtown.
I'm running.
Oh my God.
Law division
Jen, just leave.
because I have.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Alan. Yeah, she's like a 6, maybe.
Bruh.
High school dance routine right now. Yep.
God, how are you always wongers?
Did you get a ticket for texting?
Yeah, have a seat.
Okay, great. This is fun.
How can someone be so...
Extra mercy.
Madison is with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
Spell it for us.
He said he would reap my soul and the souls of all I love, which honestly is so dramatic, and I hate drama.
Hey, yo.
The demon, I think his name is Jake.
I know Jake. You do? Yeah.
Welcome.
Hey, she was honest.
Yeah.
I move to dismiss. You cannot copyright magic.
No.
There is precedent.
You can copyright
You are
magic.
referring to.
Oh, real magic.
Oh my God.
Here's a magician.
Stop throwing smoke bombs. How did he get these through security anyway?
Literally.
Oh, I have to.
Bro, he literally just...
Wongers, can we get froyo?
No.
We could talk about The Sopranos.
Fine. No more spoilers.
After
Wong kids getting besties.
I can't.
The Wong see you, bro. Hold it up. Thought you getting ready to talk to us for a second.
Why don't they give you... Right.
You get no new matches. Someone's literally just playing this now. Of course.
Yeah.
Is it true? Are you indestructible?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really tested it out. I'm not looking to get myself killed here.
Yeah.
That's just that.
My skin is impenetrable, at least with anything on Earth.
Even vibranium?
Why?
God, you're just so powerful.
Why do I feel like...
A specimen.
Did you just call me a specimen?
As a compliment.
Is there
What?
anything worse than dating in your 30s?
Being a She-Hulk in your 30s dating?
So what's your
Yeah.
story? Yeah, let's get those to go.
That was all it took?
Standards on the floor. It's gonna turn out bad.
Is he gonna try to summon something from it? Oh, yeah, he's just summoning things now. Oh no, he might summon. Oh no, he might be summoning a whole bunch of magical creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Yep. You don't even know what you're summoning, dog.
Yep.
Ah, great. Oh, there's evidence.
Lovely.
That's great. Now he's bringing more.
Good job.
For the record, I'm doing this for the universe, not for you.
Great, perfect. What should I do?
Call my lawyer.
More about how you felt.
The fact that the guy saying, "Tell me more about it." That's like icing on the cake, huh?
Yep.
Do you need to get that?
Not her actually having a pretty good date.
Why aren't you answering your mobile phone?
Wong, what is it?
Sonny, please open the wrong portal. Come on, I feel like your dad.
What are you doing here?
Literally.
Yeah, literally, just do a ooh. Ow.
Lovely.
You're playing with stuff you don't understand.
Literally.
Nice. Good work, Wong. Sorcerer Supreme duties.
Of course. Come on.
I think he actually has time to watch shows though.
Right.
Doctor Strange didn't have time.
I literally think that's where he's been sneaking off to.
Yes.
Very, very hot. Not that that matters, but it does.
You know it does matter. Oh, they get bigger. Nice.
Teamwork.
Nice team, right? I'm loving this. Nice. Good work. So satisfying.
Nice job, team.
He waited. Okay.
Thanks, Wong.
How'd the chair not break?
Good question. Still down bad with the demon.
Right. He's like, yo, pick me up. Pick me up too.
I made breakfast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Bro.
Bro, you should have. You should have known.
Yeah.
You should have known.
There's a cliche anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you should have known. I mean, come on now.
But get someone that likes you for you.
Special delivery for one Jennifer Walters.
She's suing me over the name She-Hulk? But that's my name.
Now that she trademarked it first, right?
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Okay, sorry. Thank you.
A good thing she's a lawyer.
I don't know,
Right.
bummer way to end this episode. I bet there's a money tag.
I kind of get the vibe of how the show works.
Yeah, it's definitely the Wong saga though.
Yeah.
The Wong CU.
The Wong C for sure. It's definitely one of those shows that like enjoy the ride, bruh.
Yeah, you definitely need to give it a few episodes.
Like a comic book issue. You just read the page, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Go with it. Sometimes they may be a bigger story, then there may not be a bigger story.
Right.
Obviously, obviously that guy was with her because Hulk. He likes bigger women.
Yeah.
So he's not into smaller women. I get it. Not everybody. Not Madison. Oh my God, that's the demon. Not every person's into, the same type of people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel types are allowed, but I also feel like leniency should be allowed too.
Yeah.
But then again, your preference is your preference.
There's a bigger picture sometimes.
There is, but if it comes to like sexual conversations and like you having any person having their needs met the way they want to, I feel like you're allowed to have a preference in a case like that. But if you're talking about like having an actual good relationship with somebody, it goes beyond like physical appearances.
Right.
But if you're just trying to enjoy yourself, have a good time, and both people are on the same page, and you're both each other's type, then I don't see an issue with having a type in that case.
Yeah.
Tequila sunrise.
Oh my God, this is us.
Manhattan.
Yep, Manhattan.
slow gin is?
Nope. Actually, we still have some left from the wedding.
I would love to try some yak milk.
From the wedding.
What's your favorite drink?
Well, gin and tonic.
Wongers. I don't know if they do bottomless gin and tonic, but we will find it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love that.
I just love that Wong is just having a very vibey, chilly relationship
Right.
with somebody, and it's not immediately like a romance thing.
Right.
It's like he's just vibing with somebody.
With this drunk girl that
With this
showed
drunk
up.
girl that just showed up.
Yeah.
He's in her like weird snuggle thing.
Right.
And they're just watching This Is Us.
Right.
That's a vibe.
Alcohol.
Right? That's a vibe, bro. That's literally that's what you talk, that's what you call chilling with somebody, just vibing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a vibe.
Madison and Wongers.
Madison and Wongers. God.
With 2 N's and a Y, not
Two
where you
ends,
think it
not
is.
where you think it is. Alright. I have a lot of coitus questions concerning this.
Okay.
Legitimate questions, though. I need someone to explain this. I mean, okay, so I'm thinking about Bruce. He said he couldn't have babies with Natasha because of his DNA, how it works and whatnot. It would kill her or something like that. And there's also the clear and obvious answer of the fact that, like, his organs would be too big. Like, his, his Hulk parts would be a little too hulky. That would literally kill her.
Hulky.
It would literally kill her. Like, it's just not... I don't want to think about it, but it's just the truth. Like, it's just not good. It's just not a thing that works. The biology isn't there. So... I don't want to have this conversation, but I want to, because he specifically made it a point that, like, he cannot have relations in that kind of way because of his DNA. I don't know if, like, the gamma radiation would, like, kill her in that way or affect her in that way, or, like, like a piece of his blood and stuff is not going to be, or not necessarily his blood, but just his DNA in general isn't compatible with all types of people because of the fact that he said the amounts of gamma radiation could kill people.
Right.
So I'm wondering if it's like, yes, he could have consensual intercourse with Natasha if that were possible, but he cannot do other things beyond that because of DNA. But then again, there's DNA throughout the whole process anyway.
Right.
So the reason I'm bringing that up is because she's out here. I mean, obviously she had sex with the guy, right? Like, wouldn't the same rules apply to bro?
You would think.
Because yes, she doesn't have... I'm censoring my words just because I'm being careful with the video, but y'all don't, so y'all are adults here.
Kids are not watching this.
Kids are not watching this show, but like I'm just doing it for the sake of protecting my video's integrity.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone knows. But anyways, but you know what I'm talking about. She doesn't have the things that a man has in that way. So that's not necessarily an issue. However, bodily fluids are bodily fluids.
Right.
Especially in private areas. It's different from like sweat and stuff, but it's still a bodily fluid. So wouldn't the rules apply though? Because it's still DNA.
I'm still thinking, didn't Bruce and Natasha kiss?
They did, didn't they?
If it was a DNA thing.
But is it a DNA thing only when he's the Hulk though? Or is it just when he's
That's
Banner?
What I'm saying.
But then again, when his blood went into Jen's, he was Banner at that time. He wasn't Hulk, because him and Hulk have the same DNA. I need to go back and figure out what he said in Age of Ultron specifically. What was he talking about when he said that him and Natasha couldn't have kids? What was the reason for that? Was it because they couldn't have coitus?
Natasha physically cannot.
Well, no. Well, that's before she said she couldn't have kids. He said it before she said, well, I can't do it. I can't have kids anyway. Because, I don't have uterus.
Yeah.
Like, she straight up said so. So, but I was after he mentioned it that he can't, that we can never have kids, we can never have a normal life. Now, was he talking about that we can't have kids because I'm a Hulk and I'm a danger to my children? Was it like that, or was it a physiological kind of thing?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was specified.
I believe it might be just like the danger thing, because at that point he still was very unhinged.
Yeah, he was not. He did not have. He had no control.
It's been a while since I've seen Age of Ultron, but I feel like that's more what he was referring to. And anyone correct us in the comments if we're
correct us, please. Okay, we don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, correct us. I could be just tripping. I could be overthinking. It could
just be that aspect.
I could be overthinking because like it's the same thing with Superman though, because like Superman, there were loopholes in the comic books and in the the show, in the Lois and Clark. Or Superman and Lois, sorry. Different show. Lois and Clark is a different show. Superman and Lois. There was a loophole in Superman and Lois within the CW universe. Yeah, that a loophole that allowed them to have children because long story short, I think I told you, long story short, they were in some zone that removed his Kryptonian abilities and that allowed him to, when their DNA mixed, it wasn't an issue. But and that's how they were able to have kids. And then when they left, he became Superman again. So Superman, obviously, when he's Superman, can't have kids. It doesn't stop him from having intercourse, but like he can't have kids physically because Kryptonian DNA wouldn't work with human DNA, and it would mess up the process. Like it was explained in a lot of different ways. But then again, his kids are half Kryptonian, half human, so it's really, it doesn't, it's really... I mean,
he is Kryptonian.
I know, but it's weird because, like, he didn't have his superhuman DNA when he wasn't Superman when they conceived. But their kids are half Kryptonian.
But it's still his genetics. He's still,
But the point that they were trying to make was that, like, my Kryptonian DNA will be a danger to you. That was the point that was brought up in many different iterations.
They weren't active at the time, but it was still there. They were just dormant.
Fair enough. You know what? That is actually very fair. I think you just solved the issue. A basic thing of science that I'm not even thinking about. Because...
I'm something of a scientist.
I'm something of a scientist myself. I'm tripping, y'all. I don't claim to be an expert in biology at all. So
I know a thing or two about biology.
Yeah, please correct me if I'm saying anything out of pocket here that just doesn't make sense within the rules of superhero. Because look, then again, it is a superhero show, so rules can always be altered and adjusted. Yeah. It's just that like I like science fiction
to have some science.
To have some science, and like that's one of the things that drew me into the Flash was they use a lot in the earlier seasons. They use a lot of like scientific principles and like theoretical physics stuff that we never, that obviously it's theoretical, but like they use a lot of those theories and apply them to in a world where it would be practical and would work. Given the right technology and the right exposure to certain stuff, it works. So that's why I liked the Flash earlier on. Later on, it just started getting weird and like started like freak the science. But like early on, it was like very super science based. Like everything had some type of correlation to a possibility of a scientific outcome. Everything
was explained somehow by science.
Exactly. And like that's the thing that I love about science, most like accurate science fiction is that like if you look at a movie like Interstellar, right? Like a lot of those things hasn't happened yet and won't happen for a while, but it's very possible that it could because the theories are there. Yeah. We just lack the technology and the actual exposure to certain things for it to happen. So that's kind of where my head's at. I like to mesh the two together. Take a really crazy superhero concept that is just not possible anyway, but like use science to kind of justify its explanation.
And I mean, sometimes they just come up with their own science.
And that's fine too. It is science fiction. You can make up crap.
Their time, like the MCU's time travel theory is very different from others.
Yeah, I mean, I love the usage. Again, I always go back to Mobius strips. Because when I was studying like physics and like quantum physics and like listening to a lot of my favorite like physicists and astrophysicists and just listening to them talk and listening to their podcasts and stuff. And they mentioned Mobius strips as a study and they were talking about it. And then I remember just studying about Mobius strips and then going into, not Morbius strips, but Mobius strips. And then when Tony brought it up in a sly way, during Endgame when he was trying to come up with his theory, and he used a Mobius strip to solve his problem that he was having with how it would work. I'm like, oh, that's super cool, because inverted, it flips on itself. So I was like, yo, that's super cool. That's a good way to use an actual scientific concept with something that we don't know how would work anyway.
Right.
And like just kind of mesh the two together. So I love that. So I mean, I'm probably overthinking the whole thing. I know it's not meant to be that deep, but I like having those kind of conversations.
Trying to figure out the logistics of it.
Yeah, it's like I remember like the episode of the one episode of Big Bang Theory when they were talking about Superman catching Lois falling out of air. I've always had that issue, specifically in that movie, where he stands up there and she just falls in his arm. Bro, she would be dead. Yeah. And that's one of the things I loved about The Boys is it has a lot of scientific accuracy in the terms of what would really happen. You know, because like
sometimes they'll have we'll take the first episode, A-Train running straight into Robin or something.
Robin,
yeah. Like some shows would be like, oh, it's just like a brush on the shoulder. Like she would be
gone, dog.
He is dead.
Like she's like gone. And like even situations like with the one assistant that like does the marketing thing. Remember when they were in that group, that therapy group, and in the one season he was talking about how he had sex with this one soup, and it like froze his private parts and he had to get it removed. Yeah. Like stuff like that. Or even like Starlight and his sexual her sexual interactions with Huey had to be limited because of the power difference. Right. Like Homelander, like people would die. Like just basic things that you don't think about, like picking up a phone or like, you know, closing the door, or maybe like walking too fast or touching someone and like grabbing their shoulder a little too hard might crush them. Like that's one of the things I loved about The Boys. Yeah, is the accuracy. Like you look at Superman, he's standing there and Lois just falls down perfectly in his hand. Like
no, that would not work.
Right? You know, it won't. And then like I love how, again in Big Bang, how they tried to like explain that maybe they match the speed and whatnot. But then again, you know, Sheldon brought up a point of like, is the distance when they're matching speed, how far is the distance from when they're matching speed versus, you know, where they are? Like, are they matching speed here? Would you have enough time to decelerate? You know, like stuff like that, I think is like, you know, when you try to bring like actual, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of these shows, they just don't care too much about the details. And a lot of fans don't care about it either. They just want to see something cool. Right. Like, no one cares about the details. But,
it doesn't always matter.
It doesn't matter. But, like, as a science enthusiast is the right word for myself. Because I do not claim to be an expert in any of the sciences that I follow. I just really love science. But, like, when you love science as much as I do, and you see things like that, it just makes you question. That's all. It's like it's an overthinking kind of thing. So, but anyways, what are your thoughts so far in the season, real quick, just to wrap up? And
yeah, I mean, so far I'm liking the direction it's going now. Like I'm starting to understand how it's structured a little more. Because obviously this was like kind of like a one-off, so it was. I feel like it's gonna be more like this now, or with like an overarching thing.
Yeah, they'll give it. I think they'll get back to that point.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm liking where it's going so far.
Yeah, first 2 episodes were like, let's see. But after watching this, and you can go back and rewatch all the episodes together. Again, get to like a more. I think you'll have a better experience. I love the humor now. I'm liking the direction it's heading. Yeah. In terms of where the humor is at. I think I'm still at a solid 7.5 for overall enjoyment so far.
Yeah. Like some jokes hit, some don't. Yeah. Some characters you're like, really? Like, did they really write them like that? Yeah. So, but
something like it has minor issues. Excluding the VFX thing, we already had a whole conversation about that in the last episode, so we're not going to touch back that again. My minor issues exclude the VFX. It excludes it. My minor issues is more of like a writing thing and a directing thing. Not so much an editing thing. Well, maybe a little bit of an editing thing in the first episode. It felt really jumpy, but that also leads back to the overall direction. Because the final cut depends on what the director wants at the end of the day. So, and the producers and the executives and whatnot. So episode 1 was like ranking the episode. Episode 1 was more like a 6 out of 10. Yeah. And then now where we are, I'm like, for this episode, it was like an 8, 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
So
I'm probably about an 8.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed our reaction, I hope you did. Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Check out the Patreon link. All that stuff is down below. Let us know again your thoughts on everything we've been discussing, all that stuff, all that chatter. I want to hear your thoughts, and if you guys are actual scientists down there in the comments, please share your knowledge with me. I would like to hear your thoughts on all of this. I'd really appreciate that, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster and
Cosmic Banks
out.